Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Simply Connect Virtual Airlines. Welcome back to the Beluga, of course, here on X-Plane. Hello to the people that are there in the chat. It's a very quiet chat at the moment. It's just me and you count. But hello to the people that are there. Anyone that might be just lurking, hello and good evening. Hopefully you all are well. So today we're going to be taking a very important cargo over to Ukraine. We're going to try and give them support from the Russian invasion, of course. Yesterday's stream did get taken up quite a lot of talk of Russia, believe it or not. So yeah, so look, we're going to be taking this attack helicopter over to Ukraine. So we are going to Kiev International Airport. That's where we're going from Brussels here. So EPWA to UKKK. Okay, so that's where we're heading off to. I think there's some people joining us. Some are offline. Some might be online. Main Street, so you're just loading in. There you go. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere for a bit. There you are. Main Streets is just loaded in across the road from us. Nice. Barry, hello, good evening. How are you, my friend? Nice plane. Yeah, we love the Beluga here at Simply Connect. Everybody loves the Beluga. I think I'm the only one that actually likes it, but it's a great old plane. Yeah, so we're going to take the Beluga over to deliver this really important cargo. So, who else we got here? Board diagram, hello, good evening. Okay, so let's not waste any time. Let's get into the aircraft itself, because we've got quite a bit to do, and we don't want Main Streets getting ahead of us. Okay, so all the batteries on, external power can go to the on position, APU gen and the galley can come on. Okay, so that's all the batteries coming on. DRS is into a line. I've already done that, so it is aligning now, as you can see. I didn't mean to already do it, but I was trying to get the loader in. Okay, so if we carry on going down the line here at the moment, everything is good. We can throw this off to external power. You see that the external power is looking pretty good. Again, we're pretty much done with this bit for the second. We will come back to it. My mouse is going funny. We can throw on the old beacon. We can throw on the nav lights while we're here. I don't know why it starts with the landing lights on. It's a new thing. I don't know why it does that since the last update. And takeoff. Anyways, wing lights can go on here as well. Go back up to the top here. Everything is pretty good all the way down. And yeah, so we can actually flick on the master switch for the APU. We're not going to run it just yet, but the master switch is on. Emergency lighting to arm position. APU bleed is here. All this is actually okay, all in automatic. Happy days. First thing done. Save Ukraine hashtag. Yeah, that's it, exactly what we're up to today. Ethan, hello mate. Steg, holy I burn time. Hey, we've got important stuff here. We're delivering helicopters to Ukraine. It's really important. One day you just have to love the Beluga. Okay, so we're going to be loading up the Buzz evening. Let's see who's flying online and offline. Did you manage to come on, Buzz? I know you're thinking about it. Oh, you have? Okay, so Buzz is coming online for this as well. He's in the 737. Martin D is going to be in the 747 cargo. Nice. Main Streets is in the Airbus A320, and myself, I'm in the Beluga. Gotta love a bit of Beluga. We'll just let this load in, and then we'll start getting some flight planning data from ATC and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully you're all well. Here we go. Okay, she is loading in nicely. The cargo managers will sort the rest of that out. So that's already loaded in then. So if we go to our return, we want to go to our load sheet. We need to make sure we put in the correct load, which we are going to be the helicopter. It's not the heaviest thing there. 0 fuel weight. Okay, fuel on board. Today's fuel, we're looking at 15,799. So we might as well just go 15.8, right? So 15.8 as we round up. There we go, 15.8. 0 fuel weight looks pretty good. Okay, let's load the payload. Send to takeoff performance. Okay, so we are currently in Warsaw, Poland. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know. The active runway is 29, so I'm imagining that 29 will be what we will be given. We'll see. I need to get some data and stuff, which I'm going to get in a second. Actually, I think I can request my ATIS, right? Kevin Graham, hello. I did message you back, mate. Take a salad. Slava Ukraini, yep. Best Orca, hello, mate. Hello to people that are joining us. Yep. We're going to bring this some attack helicopters to go support our friends there over in Ukraine. That is the plan. Okay, I'm just going to turn on some lighting because it's quite dark in the Beluga. Can't remember where the light panel is on this one. Pretty sure it's in front of me. No, that's your bloody reading light. Okay, maybe that light's down here. Okay, let's move you up. Ah, yeah, you are. I remember now. Okay, brightness is all up here. That's okay. Down to auto. Overhead panels. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, we got loads of lights now. Okay, so I need to look at ATC here. So that's what we're going to do. So the ATC, let's get my ATIS first. So ATIS is currently at the moment, we are Echo. I bet it'll change when I call him now. This is Warsall Information Echo. Expect uniform arrivals for ILS Yankee approach. Runways 33, departures from 29. Transitional level is 8,000 feet, so we know that they're going to give us that. What else we got? Wind level 5 knots, yes. QNH 1038. Okay, so I've got my QNH here now. So very quickly we can just we can do QNH, can't we? What am I again? 1038. So we've got a bit of a way round to go. Okay, and obviously we should really set our 0, which should be there. Okay, all is looking good. Have my Microsoft up to date finally, so hopefully I'll be back in the sky soon. Did you do the update again today? I'm on the Infinite Flight, my sim flying from IBA to UK 00. Nice. Glad that you're kind of joining us. I don't know why you asked me why I remember you. Of course I know who you are. Of course. Okay, so anyways, let's now go back down to here. My radio panel is definitely here. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to turn the radio on. Hopefully we can hear him. So we're at 122.8 currently, so we want 118.3. Okay, I'm going to put that into COM2. And then... No. It's the recall bit I wanted, wasn't it? 118.3. We'll just put that into. We'll just put that into our main radio there, as you can hear. Did I set up a screen for? No. Okay, so we won't fire up the APU just yet. We've done our loading here, so we will want to compute this. Layla, yeah, I did see your previous comment. You're on Infinite Flight and you're flying to Ukraine as well, UK 00. Okay, we are flexing to 62. Okay, so the flex temp has just come up here, so I'm flexing to 62, just so you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay, so I actually don't have a camera set up. Why the bloody hell are my engines on? How odd is that? Okay, since the last update, I don't know what I've been doing, but it's definitely messed something up, isn't it? I just had a feeling I haven't updated my Navigator. Balls. Infinite Flight is the one on the phone, mate. Casey, but hello.
Simply 25 Yankee, you are cleared to Kyiv via flight route. Departure Simba 7 Golf, runway 29er, set squawk 4552, current weather information Foxtrot. Kiev, Simba 7 Golf, flight of 29ers and squawk 4552 for Simply 25 Yankee. Simply 25 Yankee, read back correct. And startup is approved. QNH 1038.
Startup is approved. Thank you, QNH1038 for Simply 25 Yankee.
Good evening, Warsaw Tower, Simply 7742. Request IFR clearance to Kiev International Airport. Information Foxtrot at stand 62.
Simply 7742, Kenji Tower, very good evening. You are clear to destination via flight plan routes. Departure Ximba 7 Golf, runway 29er. Set squawk 4551. Current weather information Foxtrot.
Clear to destination on runway 29 on the XME 7 Golf departure. I missed the squawk there, sorry.
Simply 7742, squawk 4551.
Squawk 4551, simply 7742.
Simply 7742, read back correct.
Okay. We might have a little bit of an issue because I don't think my flight plan is going to line up. Like I said, I forgot to update my Navi data. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so if I go into ACAR's main, we can request our wind data, which is now pending. Okay, let's insert the wind data. And I'm requesting the company route. There we go, company route should now be in. I just need to have a quick little look at the old Navigraph because like I said, this wasn't where I, 7 Golf, okay. I see the departure now. I don't know if I'm going to get that departure, we'll see what happens here. Okay, so this would clear us up to 5,000 straight off the bat. Okay, let's just clear you. Flight level 310 at the end, cost index of 56. We've got all the other stuff in place. All our block fuels and stuff are done. Fuel on board, that's all good. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. So takeoff and approach, we'll compute that in a second. Okay, so we are in IPA. Need to be a bit more straight, I won't be able to read it. Okay, so our star should be... Okay, no, hang on, I must have clicked on the wrong one. Please say we got it. Okay, hopefully it's the right one. We are going from runway 29. I don't know why it wouldn't select with that button. I think this is what happened last time too. Okay, so we can select that. Let's insert that. It says not allowed. Let's move this out of the way a second. Okay, at the moment there's no discons anyways, so I'm quite happy with what it's given me. Go back to our flight plan. If we go to our takeoff, if I now just compute this, send data to the card, and we want to send data to the FMS. So there we go, all our takeoff data has now been sent. Lovely, don't have to do nothing now until the approach, so we keep our flight plan up there. What we could also do, let's turn the lights on here. I'm just going to, these bright all the way up, bloody hell. Let's go to our flight plan, and we're just going to skip through it. I'm looking at Navigraph, so I'm hoping it's okay. We'll see. Venom, Tista. Okay, yeah, it looks all good. Okay, until we get to the end. So look, the flight plan's going to work. We've got no worries there. So we'll go back to our flight plan. And yeah, let's turn on the APU here now. So we're going to fire up the APU. Fuel pump is already in auto, so we don't have to worry about that. Any other new stuff? You've had to change destination to UKBB. Nice. You're going to have enough fuel. Just drop that beluga on him after you deliver the cargo. No one could survive that ugly thing. Be right back. No worries. Yeah, I read somewhere on the news today that Putin's hiding up in a layer somewhere really high because apparently they reckon he has a huge percentage chance of being assassinated. So they reckon, which doesn't surprise me. Like, I'm surprised it's not happened before, in all honesty. Okay, so the FMC here is pretty much done. Okay, so ground ops then. We've done the load sheet. So ground services, we can go to our loader. We can now remove that loader. Can't do nothing there for a second on anything else. So yeah, all is good. Waiting for the APU here now. APU is now available. APU bleed will now go to the on position. Same time, pitch trim can now come on. Yaw dampener can come on. Galley can come on. Anti-ice, I'm not going to put on just yet. We've got quite clear weather actually leaving here, believe it or not. External power can go to the off position. And if we go up here now, we should be on APU generators. As you can see, batteries 1, 2 and 3 getting a pretty nice load. Okay, so at this point as well, probe heats can come on. Window heats we're already on, they're already automatic. We'll put on the we don't need any air supply actually because we've got no passengers. What am I doing? Okay, so everything else seems pretty good to go. I can now get rid of ground services. Get rid of you. So the fuel truck can go, the chocks can go, the external power can go, and the loader is still being removed as we speak. That's fine. Go back to our radio page then very quickly. You're already back after activating AP. Nice. Alex Robson, food. Hello. French Dodge. Hello. Good evening. Jackson Lee, help. I don't know. What can I help you with? What can I help you with? Help isn't particularly helpful. Okay, our V speeds today. If I just go back into that mode. No. So we're rotating at 154. 154 plus 10, so 164. This never works for me. So you do 164, then you press it in, so it's preset, and then you put in your second one, which will climb at about 240. Never works. Never works the way I want it to work anyways. Heading we can sort out in a minute. AP, no. Everything else is good. The nose is still closing down at the moment, so we can't really do too much. Brett, good morning. Hope your weather is better than ours. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Pretty clear. Pretty damn clear. Want to know what aircraft and airline I'm using? Yeah, go for it. Tell us. What are you using? Why not? You may remember me. I came in a couple of times before under a different name, which I changed to current world problems. Fair enough. Maybe. Alex Robson, my weather is okay. Yeah, it's not been too bad here today actually in Ireland. It's actually been dry. Surprisingly. We can have nice days sometimes, right? Okay, so the loader's now gone. We can return. Sorry. Ground ops. Yes, pre-plan our pushback. 29 is over there, so I'm expecting to push back this way, I would imagine.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Okay, so we'll get the tow hitched before we do anything else today. Okay, should be okay now. Okay, parking brake is on, no smoking is on, seatbelts are on, TCAS is on standby. Oh, I need to put in our AATC. So what was he wanting us to squawk? 4551. 4551. Into the ATC there.
Simply 25 Yankee, ready for push and start.
Okay, we're on mode Charlie. It'll do.
doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, he's connecting up. Hello from Australia. Well, hello, mate. And my wire is caught under my chair. Oh, bloody annoying. There we go. Move my legs now. I'm on annual leave now, but I had to cancel our flight to Queensland, Brisbane. Closed 2 runways underwater. I think I saw something about Australia being quite flooded.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Warsaw Tower, simply 25 Yankee, ready for push and start.
Simply 25 Yankee, sorry, I had problem with internet connection. You don't need a bootcamp from that stand, you can taxi straight ahead. So, startup approved, QNH 1038.
Startup approved, QNH 1038 for simply 25 Yankee, thank you.
Walsall Tower, simply 7742, ready for push and start. Okay, we'll wait to see if he comes back with anything. Okay, so speed set, altitude select. We'll go up to 5,000 first. Okay, let's close you. Okay, it looks like actually it's 8. Nah, we'll stay at 5,000 for now. Vertical speed at 2,400. Just so I have an indicator. Here we go. So I know roughly what I'm following. But we won't be carrying on that for very long, obviously. Simply 7742. Ready for push and start.
Simply 7742, pushback and startup approved. QNH 1038.
Push and start approved. Simply 7742. Okay, so we have permission to push back. So let's just take off our brakes.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Okay, we're going to go to crank A because we are on the captain's side, and we're going to open engine number 2. We can hear that kicking in. Oh, you didn't hear my call? I don't know why I didn't call. I hope I'm not having them bloody issues again like I had last time. Because they were a friggin' nightmare, those ones I had last time.
Warsaw Tower, November Charlie Hotel Oscar 225 radio check.
November Charlie Hotel Oscar 225, okay, Tower, very good evening, 325.
Jamie, hello, good evening. Just at the right time, engines are just firing. Be handy if I put the fuel to the engines, wouldn't it?
And the Yankee is ready to taxi runway 29.
Simply 25 Yankee taxi to holding point runway 29 via Golf and Lima.
Wind.29 at Takeoff Lima for simply 25 Yankee.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
Okay, so engines, performance, M1, all looking good. Okay. Throw the ignition off. Yep, everything is all okay. APU bleed can come off here. Master switch for the APU can now come off. And we are going to throw on our taxi lights here, and our runway turn-on lights. Don't know why it's flicking around with these. Do them in. There we go. They're all on.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Ollie Evans, hello. Okay, so we've been given everything.
25 Yankee service wind 040 degrees 4 knots, runway 29 clear for takeoff. One airborne contact, Warsaw approach, frequency 128.8. Thank you very much, bye bye.
Runway 29 clear for takeoff. Airborne will contact approach 128.8 and thanks for ATC. Bye bye.
Okay, so 128.8. That's the next one. Simply 7742, ready to taxi to runway 29.
Simply 7742, taxi to holding point runway 29 via Alpha and Lima.
Taxi to runway 29 via Alpha Lima, simply 7742. Okay, so we are good to go. Just want to make sure if there's anything else. We could probably put in the next frequency, right? So what is it? 128.8. 128.8. Put that in the recall. Let's get our parking brake off. We're going to set our flaps to 5. Like 15. Okay, flaps are set to 15. You can see Main Streets has just taken off. There he is.
Simply 7742, line up and wait runway 29.
Line up runway 29, simply 7742. Okay, let's throw on our landing lights here. Strobe is onto automatic. Take off there. We're going to bring in our runway turn off lights. Everything else should be pretty damn good.
Simply 7742, surface wind 040 degrees 4 knots, runway 29 clear for takeoff. One airborne contact, Warsaw approach, frequency 128.8. Thank you, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, contact 128.8, simply 7742. Thank you for your service, good night. Okay, we do have to click a little toga button here. I was just trying something. Okay, V1 and rotate. I'm going to change this now to climb.
Warszawa Tower, dobry wieczór, Wizard 2804, radio check.
Wizard 2804, Agencie Tower, kłaniam się, Redify.
Where the bloody hell's the clear button?
Agencie Tower, please send ATC information for me, Wizard 2804.
Wizard 2804, no problems, bye.
I so badly need a radio panel. Greetings, Amy. Riney, hello. Good evening, Symphony 7742 with you at waypoint WA 921 at 5,000 feet.
Simply 7742, identified 5100, climb flight level 230, direct Simba. Simply 7742, identified climb flight level 230, direct Simba.
Direct InsideAgameR, climb to flight level 230, 77742.
Lot 1563, clear tires approach runway 33, report established.
We are full established, lot 1563.
1563, thank you. Contact tower 118 at decimal 3, bye-bye.
118 decimal 3, bye-bye, lot 1563.
Route 410, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1038, after Adini, direct Whiskey Alpha 533, clear tires approach runway 33, report established.
Roger, down to 3,000 feet on QNH 1038 after Dini to Whiskey Alpha 433, and we are clear for the ILS, runway 33, lot 410.
I swear to God this thing sometimes. Seems to work better when it's popped out than popped in. Okay, so we can turn off our landing lights here. Everything else is okay for the moment. Are you going to have custom cars in your 5M server? Yeah. Sorry, a bit late now. How's it going? No, that's all right, Cunning Stunt. We're doing all right. We've taken off. What more do we need? So we're just bringing attack helicopters down to Ukraine. Bit of a shaky start there. I think it's because I was still in climb mode. So whenever you level off, you need to change it to auto. But hey ho. We're okay. We can actually now speed up though. I think we should easily climb with 260. Okay, let's go 270. Okay, we are actually in the icing range, so let's throw the icing gear on. There's a bloody war going on there. Yep, hence why we are bringing help to Ukraine. That's the whole point. Okay, so there is obviously no ATC.
Requesting further climb. Simply 25 Yankee for further climb pointer Unicorn 122.8. Wish you good flight, thank you, bye. Climb Unicorn 122.8, thanks for it, see you, very nice evening, bye bye. Route 4101 ready, direct Atini, correction, ready direct Whiskey Alpha 533, clear tires approach runway 33.
Roger, we are on the way, a little bit delayed, but now we're turning.
Okay, we need to change this back to 29902. Oh, there we go, we can pull it for standard even. Climbing at a nice rate of 270 knots. Everything is looking good. Turn down the radio a little bit. Okay, so this thing I need to change for landing. So I got my references, there we go. I finally started coding on my flight gear, so it should be back up shortly. Oh, nice.
Simply 7742, you're shot leaving my airspace now, further ATC, monitor Unicorn frequency 122.8, wish you good flight, bye bye.
Change to 122.8 Unicom, simply 7742, good night. Okay, we might as well just go all the way up now to 3100 then. Okay, just make sure everything is looking good. Seems to be. All lights and stuff are good. We can now turn off the anti-ice. There's no clouds. I don't know why it requested it, but it was in range. So inside, how's the Magnite now? Really good. I didn't fly it really good, but it really works now. It follows a flight plan. It does everything it's supposed to do. You can upload your flight plans as well. Yeah, it's really good. If it wasn't for the fact that I was taking cargo tonight, I would have flown the Magnite for sure. I would have flown that Magnite. But like I said, we're going to take some cargo over, and so I thought we'd better take the old beast.
I'm on 410. We are fully established on the localizer. Runway 33.
Oh crap. Forgot to go to 122.
Lot 410, thank you very much. Number 1.
There you go. We're on Unicom now. Okay, so we're still climbing. I just realised I left traffic global on. Very naughty. This thing, one of the window probes, isn't it? The heaters. The external view. I can't see any black mark. What are you seeing? Oh yeah, it's my green screen. Sorry, I must have nudged it when I undid the wire. There you go. I say green, I use a blue screen. Yeah, when I knocked my chair back to get the wire out from under the wheel of the chair, I must have knocked the screen a little bit. There you go, fixed. We have nothing to worry about. Okay, we're nearly at cruising altitude here. Is there anything we can do for the approach? Yeah, I need to have a look at my charts here for a second. Okay, 450 is the MDA. We will be a flaps. Jesus Christ. Don't even give me a second. Okay, because I got to top of climb and I forgot to change it to auto, the aircraft still thinks it's climbing, so it'll boost up the speed. We'll be alright now. See, there we go. There you go. 6.9 would be good for us. Anyways, I was looking at my chart there. Don't forget to lower gear for landing or failed yesterday. New pair of pants. I haven't done that in a little while. That was my usual trick. I must admit, I've been pretty damn good with keeping the gears down for a change. Okay, that's fine. So let's go to our approach then. Where's the ILS 408? There it is. Okay, so it's the SLV-2M. So set that into our flight plan. Make sure we got no discons. There's always a chance of them. All good. Be right back. No worries, Alex. No worries. You weren't gone very long. What's the protocol if gear just decides, nah, not my day, not coming out? Well, there is protocols. Most aircraft, I don't know where it is on the Beluga now, they actually have a manual button to get the wheels out. What they have to do, some aircraft are different. Some will have like a stick that you might have to pull up, and then you pull like a device and it should manually drop the gear. Most aircraft have it. Actually, every aircraft have it. But on the Beluga, I'm going to be very honest with you, I haven't a Scooby-Doo. There's nothing up here, is it? Nah. Nah, it's not up here. So basically, normally it is... it'd be like a stick or something. It could be, you know, as simple as it could be that. Might be something here at the back, I don't know. But yeah, basically there's always something so the crew can manually pull the gear out. Rat pull? I don't know, it could be that. Like I said, on the Beluga, I wouldn't have a clue. I could show you on the 737 and other aircraft. This one, I actually just don't have a clue. I doubt it's going to be that. So yeah, they all have like a safety mechanism. That's InsideAgameR. Hello. It uses gravity, doesn't it, to pull down? Yeah, but there's still a manual release from the pilots on all the aircraft. But again, like I said, I don't know where it is on the Beluga. Kyle Allen, hello. We'd have an emergency lever by the captain's side, lowering the gear. Is it? Yeah, sometimes they can be on either side, can't they? It might be down here then. Let's have a look. Is that the oxygen? Okay, really annoyingly. Oh, that doesn't go up. What do you call down here? I think that's for the oxygen. Breathing, yeah, that's the oxygen there. But yeah, there is a manual flap somewhere, so they do drop down using gravity. But if that fails, then yeah, you're pretty in bad luck. I think it's actually supposed to be really, you know, doesn't happen a lot. Microsoft Flight Sim has improved a lot. Fly-by-wire is flyable. Yeah, I flew it like the other week when they had the update live and I couldn't fly at all. Yeah, I might fly Microsoft Flight Simulator next week for a change. And like I said, it didn't work very well for me, but we'll see how it goes. Monsters back. They're always around somewhere. Fly-by-wire is the only plane to go to if you want to fly a jet on Microsoft. That's the problem. That's why it doesn't interest me as much at the moment. But, you know, more planes are coming. And the A320 obviously is pretty decent. I must admit, I don't really fly the Airbuses like the A321, A320, A309 that much anymore. I'm always flying something else. Like, I really love the new CRJ, I love the Dash. There's always, my problem is now there's too much choice. I never know what to pick. And this got the pick today because it's cargo. And I know how much Steg loves seeing the Beluga, so, you know, it was a pretty easy choice tonight. What else do I need to do? I need to put in the ILS, don't I? Oh, has it done it for me? 111 decimal. Ooh, this says 75. Mine says 111.7. The course should be 79. Server's looking good, just read all the rules. Yeah, did you? I hope people actually read them. Yeah, the TBM, all the general aircraft in Microsoft are my favourite. I love the 152. There's a couple other little planes there, like the ones that I've been learning in real life, that are quite nice, that I like to fly. I prefer that kind of stuff with Microsoft Flight Simulator, honestly. I think their GA flying is awesome. Can't be beaten. It's not because of the scenery, it's just the planes. The planes just feel so nice. I might actually do... I might do some... show some go-arounds and stuff. Overhead joins, things like that I've been learning a lot recently. So yeah, teach you how to do your overhead joins. Slip and slide, I can show you guys how to decrease altitude without losing speed in smaller aircraft. That's pretty cool. I can show you some stalls and stall recoveries if you guys want. It'd be good practice. So I might do some GA flying next week with something like that. I'm not flying airliners, always fly helicopters, GA fighter jets, or in VR. Yeah, never flown a helicopter, I must admit. Never flown a helicopter. Ah, Steg, look, she's winking at you. Oh. I don't know, if any of you guys want to see some of that, see how it works in the sim, we can do some of that. It might be a bit of fun. Samuel, hello. What's the FPS like in the Beluga? I don't know what it tell me. I don't know if I clicked on the screen. For some reason, my counter's not coming up. But the FPS is good, really good. Since the last update, only since the last update it's been good though. Like before that, it was pretty crap. But the last update, they really have fixed a lot of stuff. So it's really nice now since the update. That InsideAgameR sounds interesting. What, to show some real life stuff for your PPL? Yeah, I might do that next week actually. Go see if I can dig out my GA planes and we'll do some circuits somewhere. We could do it on VATSIM so people can join. I don't know. Might be something different. Why not? I'll have to change my t-shirt and actually put a stripe on when I've got my my wings instead of my 5 stripes. Yeah, Samuel, doing good, mate. How are you? $33. Is that with your new upgrades? 747, I was getting about 35, I think it was. They've had another update. I need to have a look. I actually nearly flew the 747 tonight, but I thought I'd go for the Beluga because I knew Steg would appreciate it. Yes, love the interaction they have added to the fly-by-wire now. Yeah, I'll have to do some Microsoft Flight Simming. And I still have all the footage from the weekend of that I need to edit for you guys, so I will post a video. Yeah, they've added a lot of new systems to it now. It still doesn't quite have its own VNav, but I think it's come out in the next version, or it's out in testing in the experimental maybe. I can't remember. I did read it somewhere. I like the 747, Queen of the Sky. The thing that I'm most grateful for is the X-Plane 12. They've already said all these aircraft will be ported over and upgraded, so at least I know I am going to lose all my aircraft when that happens. Serene Aviation, hello. Okay, let's see how everyone's doing. So Main Street is in the Airbus. He is 225 miles in. Martin D is 200 miles in as well in the Boeing 747. Buzz is 240 miles in the 737, and obviously I'm in the Beluga. I'm 181 miles. I'm a little bit behind everybody. Obviously I'm quite slow. I could probably pick up the speed just a tad. No, that's me on the limit. We're on the limit. So we're all doing well. I'm approaching the border. I haven't even seen where we are yet. Seven 742. Yeah, we're not far away now. Main Street's a little bit ahead of me. Do I think X-Plane 12 is coming out in 2022? Yeah, I think so. You love the Beluga, man? Yeah, I love the Beluga. I think the Beluga is an excellent aircraft. It's a good one to have in your hangar for something different. No worries, Brett. Hopefully while you're off, maybe you come join us or something. She's ugly, but like beautiful. Just amazes me something like this that aerodynamically can fly. Blows my mind. InIBuilds, look, it seems that way. Well, InI, whatever you want to call them, InIBuilds. Obviously, they're porting over currently their A310. So I can imagine that they will port the Beluga and the A300 over if they're going to do it. Why not? Think of all that extra money if they port all these aircraft over. So this is the problem with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't mind it. You know, I think it's getting better and better each update. My problem is it's only got the A320. The A32NX is the only aircraft worth flying. That's my problem. And I like to fly all my other kind of aircraft too. I see why they call it the Beluga. The whale. Anyone wants, they can come join us as well at simplyconnectva.com. So yeah, I'd imagine that they will put all of them. Like I said, once they've done the first one. But saying that, they advertised the A310 ages ago and it's still not quite there, so I wonder where they're falling into some issues with their flight modelling and stuff, but yeah, I'd imagine we'll see it. I wish they'd focus on the new planes for X-Plane. So do I, because InIBuilds have done so much for X-Plane and made some quality stuff. They're supposed to be the ones making the A380, which I really wish we had a decent A380 for X-Plane. And they were the only people that have come out and said that they were working on one. But nothing's come through, like in the last kind of 8 months. Nothing's been heard of it. So, you know, I'm surprised not. I think an A380, I know obviously it's coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And again, I'm expecting it to be decent quality because of the fly-by-wire team. But X-Plane, all this time, not have a decent A380. Blows my mind. Has the Beluga still been updated yet? It just had a recent update last month, and they've done some good things to it too. I've seen them unloading the A320 wings and the Beluga at Airbus Hamburg. They are just improbably huge in real life. Yeah, it's amazing what this aircraft can carry. Thank you, Best Orca, and I'll catch you later, mate. I think the problem the Beluga holds, it doesn't have big range. I reckon we are 3 or 5 years off of a fully fledged A380. Nah, I don't think it'll be that long. See, now, the thing that gets me is because the guys have obviously been talking a lot about X-Plane 12. I wonder, is everyone kind of, any development now that's not already like nearly done, are they just going to hold off development now until they see what they need to do with X-Plane 12 and the modelling? So I'll be honest with you, I don't see the A380 coming until X-Plane 12 is out probably. But yeah, InsideAgameR, anyone interested in the GTA roleplay server? We have just set up the server. I haven't actually set up the main game yet. Hopefully it'll be another day or two away. Got to do some work on it, but the server is now available. So if any of you do play GTA 5M and want to come join us, we do have a roleplay server. But yeah, like I said, they were the ones that were making this A380, but I think everything's gone off the boil now until X-Plane 12. That's how I feel anyways. I can't imagine there's many more aircraft to come now before X-Plane 12. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I love it just to be a surprise and say, oh look, the A380 is a month away, and I'll be like, yes. But yeah, we do need a good A380. One of my favourite aircraft, and no flight sim has a decent A380. And the thing is, if I was InIBuilds now, I'd strike it while the iron's hot, because once Microsoft Flight Simulator hand out the A380 for free, who's going to pay for an A380 when I can just fly Microsoft Flight Simulator and I'm going to have a pretty decent A380, because we know how good fly-by-wire have been. So if they're not going to bring it out before fly-by-wire do, you know, I think they're going to miss the point, because if there's a really good free one on Microsoft, I can't see anyone really buying them. I could be wrong. I mean, obviously some people will still fly X-Plane 11 only and they will pick it up, but I think the market for it would be really gone once we have the Microsoft Flight Simulator one. Now, they were all hoping we would have had it by Christmas last year. But I reckon maybe end of summer, we might see the A380. Hopefully your PC doesn't crash on the server. I'm hoping my PC works on the server. I'm worried if I live stream it won't connect me. I might have to make videos only, I don't know. I'll have to see. Because it's like Farming Simulator, I can't stream because it kicks me out the server too much. I have to make videos only. Zedon Gaming. Hello. I'm assuming. P3G is practically dead. X-Plane is trying to stay relevant. Really think X-Plane will fade. Microsoft is the future. Possibly. it all depends on X-Plane 12, on what features are going to come with it, how's it going to look, how's it going to perform. You know, the one thing about X-Plane is that they've always had the flight modeling tied down really well. Now look, Microsoft Flight Simulator will probably always be the prettier one because of Bing Maps and all that stuff. Because X-Plane 12, they've already said they're not going in that direction. They don't want to be using digital maps, so it'll be very much like it is now, maybe a bit better. But the one difference is the flight modeling's always been spot on with X-Plane, so I'd be expecting something pretty similar with X-Plane 12. I mean, X-Plane 12 has ruled the market for years. You know, Microsoft, you know, what was it, Microsoft 10 or Microsoft X or whatever it was, the last one they did, you know, this was the only flight simulator, really. So, I don't know. Look, a lot of people actually started with Microsoft Flight Sim for the first time flying simming, and because of all the problems it had, they actually went over to X-Plane. So, you know, yeah, look, Microsoft Flight Simulator looks good because of the floor and stuff, and, you know, the Bing Maps, but to me, that doesn't necessarily mean it's good. The graphics are not similar to X-Plane 11. Have you seen any of the videos? They've released loads of videos, like some of the ground texturing and stuff, and the lights, the water. It looks absolutely epic, but they're not going to go into digital mapping profiling for the areas. Now, obviously, if I use orthos here, it would look better than real life. You know, I can import that if I want to, but it's a lot of downloading for me. I'm not that bothered because normally there's clouds and you can't see when you're 30,000 feet in the air. As long as the airport looks decent, I'm fairly happy, like, for myself. My specs, I've actually got good specs. Hang on, if you press Adrian Martinez, good evening. Microsoft Scene Simulator. look, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator, but they've taken Eddie, what, they're on to their second year now of beta testing. Yeah, with orthos you can make X-Plane look better than Microsoft, I agree, but the only problem with that is it's a lot of space to download the orthos and stuff, but orthos are worth it, and so many people have already downloaded it and put it all together for you, so it's an easy install as well. Yeah, look, X-Plane 12 I think will, as an X-Plane fan, I'm hoping it will better Microsoft Flight Simulator with the bugs, the flight modeling, the general overall feel of the flying. But I don't know. We don't know. You know, we know Austin's always, you know, he's a true flight fan. He's always put his heart into his game, so we'll see. Like I said, it will. I don't know if any of you not been watching any of the videos they've been posting of the, you know, the rains and stuff. It looks awesome. Steg, you don't need 2 million things to make it look nice. Yeah, sure. Look, and the thing with orthos are free. It's just downloading. So, you know, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you're on low end spec, and you got to remember, Steg, you actually have rolling maps that are always taking data. So when you're flying, it looks good because you're always rolling data. Now, some people that might, you know, especially countries like Ireland, we're limited to how much data we can use per month, otherwise they cut us off, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of other countries be like that. So they turn it off, and then trust me, it does not look that nice. My hate to Microsoft isn't the Microsoft on the front. My hate to Microsoft was all the issues for the last 2 years, in all honesty. Nanit Gaming, hello, good evening. So X-Plane is my preferred sim, mainly because of all my aircraft. That is it. You know, I like both simulators. I don't have an issue with Microsoft Flight Simulator. If I want to fly an Airbus A320, I'd go to that. I do have the Flight Factor A320, which is good, but it's just too heavy on frames. I would fly Microsoft any day over that. But I like all my other planes. That's the problem for me. But this is my go-to, yeah. You gotta remember, I've had it for so long now. You know, that's the difference. Your GS is slowly creeping up. A GS? Like ground speed. Yeah, we'll take it down a bit. We might have a tailwind now. Where's my wind? No, I've got 4 on headwind. Interesting. Anyways, we're near the top of the descent, so we can hang in here for a little bit. Somehow inside the cockpit looks awful. Not sure why on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Look, if you... the horn on the Scania killed my ears. I love it. The horn? On the Scania. What Scania? But hello, Jared. Avia Jules, good evening. How are you? Saying that I've spent a few quid to get Microsoft running, looking well. Yeah, look. There's no better or worse, you know what I mean? Like the A320 being free is like having the Zebo. That's the comparison. And the Zebo, everyone knows, is pretty up there with, you know, with systems and stuff. And that's what the A320 is over there. I think if you're a Boeing fan, you'll go for X-Plane because there's no good Boeings yet until PMG released theirs. So look, it's neither here or there. Ethan, X-Plane looks awesome, and those vids are showing the incomplete version as well. Yeah, like I said, it does look really good. It looks like they've done a good job, but until we see it, we don't know. Yeah, and that's it. Look, for me, X-Plane 12, if all my planes are going to port over like they're saying they are, you know, every one of them, they've come out and said, look, there might be a small fee, not very much, but they will port over with full systems to X-Plane 12. I'm happy. You know what I mean? I don't have to go through buying all those planes again. You know, I'm quite lucky. Aerosoft send me all their stuff for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like, I have the Twin Otter and I've not even flown it. You know, I should really get on with that stuff because Aerosoft are very kind. No, it's Brett. The Scania and OMSI. The horn? It was a 388, I think. The alarm is 390. It dropped back. Yeah, I turned it down again. Surprised, it's probably because of the headwind. So the engines were speeding up, so it was creeping up slightly. Like I said, we're not too far now from top of descent. Let's get this all changed up. Okay, that'll bring us down to 9,500 feet because I haven't checked out my charts yet. Let's have a look at my charts. That's the glide slope at 2,300. Okay, that's fine. I haven't seen you in the grass cutter for a while. Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah, that's what I mean. I need to go back and fly the grass cutters again. The last time I flew, I actually landed okay in Edinburgh. I got told off when I got up to the runway. For some reason, I couldn't get the parking brake off. I wish Aerosoft would stick to Xbox side of things. It's 2022 and the playmakers are up in the game. Look at the Fenix. That's the mid of realism. That should be the standard now. I don't mind paying. Yeah, of course. You know, we all want more realism, especially as simmers, no matter what the game is. If it's flight sim, bus sim, train sim, you know, that's what we want. We want to feel immersed, you know. We don't want planes that, you know, 3 buttons and the whole thing works. You know, we want to do all the little things, you know, the checklist. Well, I don't do checklists, but everyone else does checklists. I must admit, I was flying on Saturday and my instructor, he tricked me. We landed, but we had to refuel. I didn't pull any of the safety pins out. He said, oh no, leave them in. I should have realised when he told me to leave them in when I did the shutdown checklist. And he was like, okay, we'll get back in the plane. Put me in the plane. And he was like, okay then, let's, did you do your checklist? I said, yeah. And I tried to turn on the engine, but all the isolator switches and everything were turned off. He'd gone round after me when he fueled. He turned off everything. So do your checklists. I learnt my lesson. If this was Microsoft Flight Sim and J Flight, I can picture what would intercept you. Yeah. Sad to hear that the Antonov 225 is gone. Yeah, that was sad. Unfortunately. Okay, very close to the top of descent. Anyone seen the First Officer Next, the add-on for Microsoft? I haven't, to be honest with you. To be fair, the Beluga's so big, Jared, I'm sure something might intercept me anyways. Doesn't matter how high or what plane I'm in. Okay guys, so we now have approached top of descent. So now obviously the top of descent in the Beluga is not correct because the FMC is based off an A300, or an A310, sorry. So obviously because we're heavier, we actually drop faster. So you're actually in no rush at this point, but yeah, you are at your top of descent. QNH, I don't have my QNH though for there. Give me a minute. Will I go find my QNH? Anyone? QNH? Okay. Okay, 10:26. Mohammed has liked the stream. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Okay, then. So let's flight level change then. So we are going to start descending. I'm also going to change this to 10:26. Did I say? What a friggin' muppet. 10:26. There we go. 10:26. Everything is okay at the moment. You know what, let's keep this above 10,000 for speed, because we got it's going to be down pretty quickly. Look, we need failures on these sorts of aircraft to make the long cruises more exciting when there's a chance of things going wrong. There are failures on all of these if you have them turned on. You can have the hypoxia turned on as well, so if you don't have your cabin altitude pressures set properly, you black out and die. 10:26. Thank you, Cam. Any of you guys coming to land yet? Let's have a look. Okay, so Buzz is en route. 390 in. You must be coming in on approach now, no? Martin D is en route at 362. Main Street's on approach at 373. I'm at 322 at the moment. Like nose down. The A310 has very elaborate failures. Yeah, well, we did a stream there. I was in the grass cutter. I was in the new Dash 8, and as soon as I took off, I had flare out on engine number 1. I was only about 4,000 feet in the air, and we crash landed. Yeah, most of the aircraft do actually have failures. You just have to implement them. There's always an option, turn them on and off, because some people obviously don't like them. Even if you turn them on, you can actually select like the number of flights you do in the aircraft before the failure. No, Brett, apparently it seems to be working quite well. It's only one of those smaller updates, I think. Main Streets is flying it now. During lockdown, I played Microsoft like a madman with the on-air add-on. Yeah, so did I. I enjoyed the on-air, but again, I preferred it in the smaller twin props and stuff like that. To be honest, I've been a little bit sad that the VA didn't grow as much as I kind of hoped it would. I thought more people would be interested. I think sometimes it's pretty hard. Sometimes I think that's what lets me down a bit. I only fly one livery. How many gigabyte was the update? You flew for Brian Air. Yeah, look, I think if the VA ever went bust, I'd probably go back to on air, or if I didn't do on air, I'd probably what's the other program? I can't think of it right now. Air haulers. I used to do air haulers before. Good that you join us in the real skies. Yeah, hopefully it won't be long. You broke on air. Problem with on air, I think the description service might be a little bit too pricey. Can't remember what it was now. Was that Pilot's Life thing you showed a while any good, Insider? Looked quite interesting from what I remember. Yeah, the Pilot's Life was good. The developer gave us a key for that. Yeah, the Pilot's Life. If you're willing to fly schedules and stuff, if you want to fly like a real airline, it's good. My problem was like with my streams, I try and keep a flight to 2 hours as the max for a stream. So for me, I couldn't get short enough all the time, so I was skipping them. Scary thought the VA disappearing. I don't think it'll ever disappear, but it's like I only had one person being able to work on it, and Andy's been quite busy with real life stuff now, so I've kind of lost Andy, unfortunately. So I've got no one to code the website. As you can see, it needs loads of updates. The screenshots haven't been updated. The landing rates need to come back because everyone loved competition. So unless I can find someone that can code and stuff, or unless Andy comes back into it. I think what peed Andy off the most was probably the fact we kind of went off script of being real. Like at the beginning it was just airplanes for select routes that was same as real life. Some people that fly VA want to fly real life stuff. Then you have the other side where people just want to fly what they want to fly, and I think people struggle with that, How are you? I've just joined. Samuel, good. How are you? What did you join? Did you join the VA, or do you mean just join the channel? But hello, welcome. You come join the Discord as well if you are new. Okay, how are we all doing here? Buzz is on approach now. Martin D's on final approach. Main Street's on approach. I'm en route. Yeah, and again, anyone that is there, anyone that plays 5M, we do have a brand new server starting here. Can't actually remember the name now. Oh crap, what did we call it? Buzz, help me out here. I can't remember without looking. I think it was British Emergency Service Roleplay. Adrian does the tours sometimes. Yeah, I see that you do the tours. Yeah. I need to do the tours as well. It's okay. I gathered that it was something to do with that. Andy did a great job. So, well, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really spoken much, unfortunately. Like I said, I know he was moving house. He got a new house, and he was busy back to work after COVID. So yeah, look, if I can find someone else that can help me code and do some new things for it, I will. Unless Andy, you know, wants to get back involved, I don't know. I think we're past that point now. You know, a lot of people came to my channel for flight sim only, and I don't just do flight sim. I know it puts a lot of people off because I do my buses, I do my trucks, I do my trains. I play other games in the middle. Some people really don't like the kind of mixture. People like what they like, you know. 5M isn't live, no, just the Discord. Got asked on Sunday, do me and my friend want to go to Ukraine? We are in the student village of Manchester watching Chelsea-Liverpool match. What? I think a lot of people in the UK, when wasn't Liz Truss saying army people who are willing to go over there and fight, they were free to go or something, but they weren't obviously with the British Army. Isn't that what was going on? I'd say a lot of people from a lot of countries will walk over to Ukraine and help fight. Did anything come today of their meeting? They were trying to get a ceasefire. Did anything happen? I haven't read the news this evening. In all fairness. Okay, this looks like it's going to be straight in. Let's get ourselves down to 5,000 feet after this turn. The mixed games pretty much suits you to a T. Yeah, look, it will suit some people, and some people really just don't like it. Like you said, a lot of people, especially with flight simmers, they love flight. They only want to see flight. They only want to watch flight. I just couldn't do it every day. It would be my cup of tea. I love all the different tycoons and simulator games, like the one I got the other day, that crypto one I posted today. Cool little game, you know. But obviously, my views and stuff get hurt because I do everything. Of course. Oh, nothing happened. Stage 2 talks tomorrow. Oh god. I can't believe that Russia even want to discuss any ceasefire terms unless it's Ukraine surrendering. Have I tried Scum lately? I haven't, because we have to start again. I'm going to do it on stream. I'm not sure what day. What day would suit you this week, Adrian and KC? What would be the best day to try and get as many together? Because obviously I'm going to have no weapons or anything. Okay, let's go back to our level change here. So we will need to bring our speed back. So let's do that first. Let's bring ourselves down to a 240. Before we start descending. I didn't know The Walking Dead was still going on. I thought it was all finished now. Or has it and you're just watching it back? Okay guys, let's start preparing and thinking. Pull you up. Auto brake. We'll keep auto brake on. Oh, I can't do that until the wheels go down. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. So we're going to make the turn here. We're going to go down to 5,000 feet, which I think we're going to be okay for. Yeah, Casey was turning down some of the settings of the puppets and bringing the mechs back. I think it's a bit weird not having mechs. I know why people enjoy it because they can probably loot easier. But mechs are part of the game, aren't they? You know, we got to have a bit of mechs. It'd be nice if we could turn the amount of mechs instead of either having on or off. But if you put the mechs that have less damage, I think it's okay. No, it's still going on. Final season, season 11, part 2 of 3. Oh. Is it not going to be one of those endings like, what was that TV show that everyone was into for ages, where the plane crashes, but they're in some sort of like alternative universe, and oh god, everyone used to be big into that. Never watched it all the way through myself. Russia will get defeated like they did in Afghanistan years ago. I hope so. I hope there could be an overthrow of Putin as well. It'd be great if they can get democracy. Imagine if you got a democracy in Russia, how much more would the world benefit from that than what they have? Like helping others, you know, helping, you know, Europe, USA, all this technology together. The world would definitely be a better place. I'm surprised no one's managed to get Putin before this, in all honesty. I can't believe they've let him reign for so long. Lost, that's it. And what was the other one? Everyone used to love Heroes as well. Yeah, the Exploders. Never watched that. Did watch the Game of Thrones. I didn't watch Game of Thrones either, but I was told that the ending wasn't particularly great. We're not quite landing in the capital, no, not quite, not far. I didn't want to go right there because obviously it's a war zone right now, so we had to come back a bit. We're landing at Kyiv International Airport, UKKK. Feel bad. Most people from Russia don't want a war. Yeah, of course they don't. And you know, Russia obviously are holding back on the people as well, so they don't have a clue what's really going on. Yeah, it's really sad. Really, really sad. Okie dokie. So we're getting ready now to drop down. I'm just trying to find my charts. I've lost all my charts. 2,300 mandatory. So we better start getting down then. Let's just bring our speed in a little bit. Yeah, it's very flat in this kind of part of the world. Yeah, may need to avoid the tanks on the runway. Oh, did they capture it today? Oh, crap. Okay, well, I'm coming in. Worst case scenario, we'll suicide our way in and help the Ukrainians the best way we can. I didn't realise they took this one over as well. Okay, what was that speed restriction? 220. Oh, I wasn't far off, was I? Okay. ILS is on. At 220 we can put some flaps and slats out here. You should fly the Tupolev on the day I remember buying it for X-Plane a few years back and never flown it. Yeah, I think it's kind of average. I thought if I bring in a warbird it might be a little bit wrong. I suppose anything flying into Ukraine right now is probably a bit wrong anyways, but... No, X-Plane is definitely not flat. Not with the extra terrain thing I have on. It does have all the hills and mountains in the right places and stuff like that. I'll be honest with you, from the sky, everything looks quite flat, in all honesty. Sound Aviation became a member. Awesome, mate. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. If you're in the Discord, make sure you link up your Discord and your YouTube. In the members area, there is a giveaway for a game at the moment as well. There's the Tupolev, I can't even remember now off the top of my head. Is that the one with the bloody 6 engines or whatever is on it? But yeah, make sure you do come join the Discord if you're not already in there. If you're under a different username, I have no idea. But do come say hello. Okie dokie. Yep, and the members, you guys get double discount, double giveaways. You can enter the normal giveaway and the members one, so you get more chance. Also, have a lot of our games and stuff that we do. Members get special perks and bits and pieces. We get some nice emojis of me crashing planes now. I don't think anyone's posted them in a while. Okay, let's bring our speed down to 200. No, we'll do our approach speed now of 190. Okay, next stage. So first stage of flaps. Okay, let's move ourselves down to 170. We are landing 127 on approach, 122 for landing speed. 122, bloody hell, so slow in it. Okay, slats fairly. Okay, landing gear was just going down, don't panic. Okay, that also means we can now put our auto brake to low. I forgot to put my landing lights under 10,000 feet. That was very naughty of me. If you're not using ortho there, what you're using looks alright here, the closer you get. So this is one of the add-ons. I can't remember. I'll tell you in the Discord. I can't remember off the top of my head now, in all honesty. Oh, we've got a nice little bit of crosswind. Okay, so we are going to put our landing button on. You can see the approach is now coming in. 127 for the approach. Flaps are now full. Two on 6. Good evening, UKKK traffic, Sydney 7742, established on localizer for runway 08. Yeah, this is one of the add-ons that does the whole world, so it makes your world just look a little bit better. I just can't think what it is now off the top of my head. Okay, quick check then. Landing lights all set. Yep, landing lights are set, that's all good. Spoilers are armed, low for the auto brakes. Obviously wheels are down, speeds are set. Okay, we're pretty much good. Go around altitude set at 3000 if required. Let's bring ourselves down to 122. Okay, get your rates in now. This is your chance. Simply 7742 on finals for runway 08 at UKKK. No, look, one of my other company planes are here. Main Streets is here. Okay, let's disengage. Autopilot, we're in control of this bad boy. Okay, minimum's runway in sight, so all check, all good. Nope. Oh, it bounced. Reverse thrust set. That was a terrible landing. Okay, down to manual braking. I was hoping to come off there, but that's not going to happen. Excuse me. Okay, so my steering has broken. What the frig has happened here? Okay, so I can barely turn. The gear's working on the outside. Okay. Through the wall. I can't turn the aircraft. Oh, now it's turning. I don't know. We're going to stop here. When the Russians see this beluga coming, what did I get? Okay, so yeah, we've had a bit of a steering accident, so I'm going to turn off the engines here, unfortunately. Not great. We're in the GA parking here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it won't turn. It's like I just knocked my controller out or something, but I haven't. Not that I can see. The Russians are laughing at us, yeah. I can't even bring this right. Okay, so let's pretend that never happened. We'll just look at the ground. We'll have a look at the landing, hey? 229. It's not bad considering, but I don't know why the steering stopped working once I did land, which is a little bit frustrating. But I'll take it though. I did bounce as well. Okay, I fired my flight. Let's have a look at how everyone else did. Buzz is on taxi at the moment, so I can't see what he has done. But what do we got? Main Streets did a 216. Martin did a nice 109, of course. I did a nice 222. We don't know what Buzz has done yet. Yeah, maybe the Russians hacked me. Okay, let's have a quick look then. Let's have a look. Toggle replay mode. Yeah, we'll disconnect from your server, don't worry. Or the 5G. Well, I've got 5G here on the house, so I'm hoping it's not the 5G. Otherwise, I might be in trouble. I accidentally overloaded on one wing when I came down. Yeah, maybe the bounce broke it. Yeah, there's a good chance actually. It was all coming in so nice as well. It was all looking so perfect. I cut the engines too early. Lovely flare. Held the flare. Oh, yeah. Maybe it did break it. I don't know. No, I didn't come down that harsh on it. Lovely hold on the flare. Shame about our little bounce. Didn't use enough rudder either. Straightened myself up before I landed. Because even here I struggled to turn it. Look, it wasn't turning. You can see I tried to turn the wheel. That was an invasive move. Yeah, I think the bounce might have broken my front wheel. Like nothing was going to turn, but... I don't know. Weird. I think it all started when I cut the engines. You can hear when I cut the engines. It's just probably 10 feet too early. They're cut now. So it was a bit too much weight to be landing on. But not so bad, not so bad. Okay, we're going to leave it there for today then. I do apologise I couldn't get it into stand. Pilot error and all that kind of jazz. Thank you to all the mods and members here. Thank you to all the new members as well. Sarah and Aviation for coming to join our membership group. Tomorrow, I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on anymore, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know what we get up to. And yeah, other than that, I think it's all good. So yeah, if anyone wants to come join us, simply connectva.com. You're more than welcome. Nice range of aircraft flying all over the world. And all that kind of stuff. Come join us on Discord. Subscribe maybe if you're watching this back and you're new. Why not? And yeah, but thank you to Adrian Martinez, Brett Maxwell, Ryan, of course, Steg, Ethan's Aviation, Serene Aviation, KC. Who else we've got? Steg. Did I say Steg? Gerard Reed, if you're still here, I'm not sure. Man, there's been quite a few of you. Samuel R. Thank you to everybody this evening. And yeah, I'll see you all at the next one. Bye for now.